Doctor, I'm here for my follow-up. Yes, I know I'm showing up a little earlier than expected. It's already turning dark, and I wanted to have a change of scenery from my office. I'm also planning something afterward, so let's get started with my follow-up sooner. Okay then, I'll have a seat here while you finish your preparations. How have I been feeling lately? Physically, I feel fine. I can move around without too much strain on myself. But mentally, I'm starting to feel irritated from all my office work. Normally, I have a balance for doing field work and paperwork. But these injuries I sustained from my last contract have heavily skewed that. At least the field work this week can be handled by the different teams alone. So far, nothing crucial has happened yet or needed my intervention. Oh, are you finally finished with your preparations? Then let's not waste any time and start. Okay, I'll unzip my jacket and lift my shirt up for you to examine the wounds on my abdomen. Yes, I've been routinely changing out the bandages and checking for signs of infections as you've instructed. Speaking of which, I ran out of bandages you gave me when I changed it this morning. You'll get me more after we're done? Thank you. Yes, I have also been taking the medicine you prescribed last time. It's no K-Corp ampule, but I can feel my wounds healing significantly faster because of it. So, how are my injuries looking? Can I return to doing normal field work now? Not yet. Then how much longer? 3 more days to recover. Are you serious? It's not that I don't trust your judgment, but I see myself as being too idle. Some of my other colleagues are starting to worry from seeing me cooped up in my office. I've endured many injuries before, so I really should get back to. Ugh. 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 Mm. All right. I got the point. I'll continue to hold off for now and recover. I thought I would be fine since I didn't feel any pain when working at my desk. But I can definitely feel it when you press on them, even with just light pressure. Do you suppose you can prescribe me some strong painkillers? Fine, I'll stick to naturally recover in the next 3 days. You're right, I shouldn't rush back to my work. The last thing I need are my wounds to reopen and me not noticing it. Curious as to how did I get so gravely wounded from my last contract? You had a puzzled look in your eye, and we rarely see each other here at the medical floor of the building. It's okay. I suppose there's no harm in letting you know how I sustained these. During my last contract, my group dealt with the leader of a large syndicate that was on their last leg, effectively being the final nail in the coffin to completely dissolve them. It was during our escape that we were ambushed by the Index. 2 proxies preemptively attacked me, and their proselytes then surrounded us. I fought both proxies and occupied them while Tenma and Valentine took care of the proselytes. However, one of the proselytes slipped through and charged for me. It was the opening the proxies needed, and they took advantage of it. One of them lacerated me with their sword just as I dealt with the proselyte. I continued to hold them both off, but they were able to get more hits on me. Tenma and Valentine regrouped with me when they finished off the proselytes. We then finished off the two proxies as a group, but I was left in bad conditions afterwards. They supported me as we immediately made our way to you. We barged in while I was clutching at my bloody wounds, and you know the rest from there. You're slightly smiling. Did you enjoy the story? There's a silver lining to this? Enlighten me as to what that is. Yes, we are acquaintances with each other now. I have heard about you from my other colleagues before, though. They said that you're more careful and thorough in treating people compared to the other doctors on the floor. From my experience with how you treated me, I agree with them. It's reassuring having someone like you looking after the people in this branch of the association. Oh, you've heard some things about me, too? It's not surprising finding out that others have been talking about me around the branch. Are they saying something along the lines of me being as cold and deadly as I look? I figured as much, but I don't concern myself about them. We often have people transferring in and out of the branch, and I'm not good with first impressions. But if that's my reputation, I suppose I'm properly doing my job then, wouldn't you agree? Yes, I share the same sentiment. At the end of the day, we both carry out our jobs to the best of our ability and to look after our own. Oh, are you done with my examination? No, I didn't think that it was taking too long. I appreciate you being thorough in your examination with me. You really are how others described you. Can you help me reapply on new bandages before I leave? Thank you. I'll hold still while you apply them. Okay, I'll continue to take the prescribed medicine and regularly change my bandages. I can handle being patient for 3 more days to fully recover. Thank you for seeing me today. If I have any medical issues, I'll be sure to return and see you again. By the way, are you seeing another patient after me? No? Then would you like to join me for dinner tonight? I know a local ramen spot that I frequently go to after work. Let me treat you there as a token of my appreciation. What do you say? Great. You wrap things up here, and I'll wait just outside for you so we can go together. Don't keep me waiting long.